Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. So I just decided to turn the camera on and capture myself. Hey, how you doing? So I just got off work and it was my last day at work, so it was kind of bittersweet. But I'm making some tea, and I really should have mentioned this in my favorites video. This is the Twinings brand of chai tea, and this is the French vanilla. This is what it looks like right here. And I have, where's it at? I have like a whole box of it. And the thing is, I was so, excuse me, you guys, I'm kind of sick. I was so stuck up at first. Not stuck up, but I was just kind of stuck in my ways. Like, I had some friends telling me about chai tea, and I was like, I'm not gonna like that, and I don't know what I thought it was gonna taste like, but I love it so much. I love chai tea. If you have not tried it and you just kind of feel like you know, I don't even know, give it a go, because I'm telling you, this, you know, it might change your world. It really might change your world. And let me see something really quick. This is gonna get crazy for a second, y'all. Okay. I probably should have put my phone on silent ahead of time, because I'm actually on my phone right now. I'm not even on the camera. I'm on my phone. And I'm gonna put this back in the microwave and just let it get hotter. I usually like my tea pretty hot. But anyway, yeah. So I just received a message from a subscriber, and I just thought it was so incredibly enduring. Ugh, y'all, almost lost you. I just thought it was so sweet. I feel like I sound like a frog. And I don't know, it just pulled at my heartstrings and touched me and gave me the feels and stuff. But so I just wanted to come on, because that's not the first subscriber to do that and to continue to do that. And we haven't talked about this on the channel yet, but for those of you who follow me on social media, you already know, and I know not everybody does, you know, I feel like either you do or you don't. But I had posted on social media in February when my mom passed away. Like, after she passed away, I had avoided social media quite a bit. But yeah, my mom passed away like mid-February, and so that's why the channel was a little spotty with videos. I did do some pre-filming, so my mind is kind of hazy on, you know, was it a video every week or was it a video every couple weeks or what. But that's why it's been a little spotty for me, and even jumping back into it has been a little difficult for me. But I just, like, my mind is just so blown right now by just the sweetness of that subscriber to reach out to me. And, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. I haven't been able to escape it. Oh, by the way, do you guys like my robe? I mean, it's just all like super soft. I love the color. Totally random, but oh, don't you love getting off work and putting on your robe? Sidebar. But y'all can tell that I'm trying to avoid this conversation, right? The point is, Mother's Day is coming up, and I just, honestly, I have never, ever in my life been annoyed or frustrated or angry about Mother's Day. But then again, I've also always had a mother. And so here we are coming around to Mother's Day, and I don't have a mother. And it is quite a feeling. And what I realize now is that I've had friends who have lost their parents, and I have tried to be there for them as best I could. And I have tried, keeping in mind I had my mom, and, you know, I have tried to be there for them as best I could. And there were even times where, you know, I tried to empathize with them and kind of try to understand where they were coming from, because, you know, I really didn't have my father in my life. But the thing is, it's not the same, because he was still alive. You know, it's not the same. Like, now, with my mom literally not being on the earth to just as raw as it can get, right? I just, y'all can't even really look y'all in the camera right now, because I feel like looking in the camera is like looking into your eye, and I'm not about that right now. It's quite a revelation, and it's the kind of thing, it's so it's still so early for me, right? Because this was February 12th. She passed away. That I have moments where I just still go, huh, my mom passed away. So I don't know. This is impromptu pillow talk because that subscriber writing me, and she just, said, I'm thinking about you, and just sending a lot of love your way. And it just really just gave me all the feels. And honestly, I was astonished, to be quite honest, by the amount of people who reached out to me on social media. My Instagram was like, yeah. And even some people on YouTube, after they saw that my mom passed away. Oh, my voice. Y'all can tell I'm getting over a cold. But yeah, after they saw that my mom passed away, and just sent me so much love and so much, yeah, just, there's no other word for it. Just a lot of love, a lot of support. And I know that it did take me quite a while to respond back. At this point, I believe I have hit every single message that I got across the board. But my mind just wasn't in a space. I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't type about it. I couldn't anything. I went like mute. I just couldn't. I just completely went mute. And honestly, after it happened, I just went into like business mode. And then after that, I don't even know the mode for it. And oh man, it was just, I still have trouble talking about it sometimes. And it's the most frustrating thing, because like, you want to talk about it and get your feelings out there and hope that it helps the pain a little bit, but at the same time you start to talk about it and it's like, we need to invent some new damn words, because there are no words for what you feel. So the Mother's Day coming up this year is very strange for me. I feel so much. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I feel angry, and I feel hurt, and just disappointed, and just like, what in the, like, just like, can we just get Mother's Day this year? That's a terrible thing to say, but we just being real right now. This is where I'm at right now. But yeah, so I hope those of you who do still have your mom around are able to spend it with your mom, or at least talk to your mom, and know that it is so incredibly precious. I mean, because my mom could work a nerve. My mom, like, she had special nerves that only belonged to her. But it still doesn't matter, it still doesn't matter. And my mom could definitely work my nerve. But my mom was also my heart, and so there are no words. And there are times when I can say things about my mom and I can smile, and then there are times where, I can't really smile. I just kind of like side eye, just like, why I got to be talking about you in the past tense, like, I just get upset. So yeah, and I had been avoiding talking to y'all about it. I ain't gonna even lie. I had been avoiding talking to y'all about it because it's just like, I just felt like I was gonna go to pieces as soon as I said, like, my mom passed away in February, and so when I came back to the channel, I didn't really speak about it, I just tried to jump back in, because at that point I couldn't talk about it, so I was just trying to jump back in, because I was like, I can't even talk to close people in my life and like have a conversation with them about it. I knew I was not going to be able to talk to y'all about it yet, but that's the situation. That is where I find myself at right now. Contrary to that I'm sure you see on the screen, I am going to try my hardest to still celebrate in my mom's honor, because she was a hell of a woman. And yeah, this will be a new Mother's Day, but I don't want to lie to y'all, and I don't want y'all to think that it's just like, oh, Mother's Day, yeah, because it's not how I feel, it's not how I feel. I'm just like, okay, so Mother's Day, let's just count down to Mother's Day is over, You know, that's just really how I feel. And the thing about my channel is that I really want it to be a high expression of myself. And that's me when I'm at my best, and that's me when I'm at my worst. And, you know, that's what we're going to do. We're going to just keep it all the way real. So, yeah, I don't even know. And like I said, I had friends who had lost their parents, and you can try to imagine what it feels like. And I remember a couple times, you know, just thinking about, you know, like when my mom would be sick or something, just thinking about, oh my God, if this happens, you know, and wanting to make sure I told her how much I loved her and how much I cared and stuff. And it would like literally break me and like bring tears to my eyes. But seriously, the reality that that's what it is, and it's not just like a thought, or like I can't call her or she can't randomly call me at night. It just, oh, it's a whole nother feeling. Whole nother feeling. My It's a whole nother feeling. Like things that you don't even think you would look forward to, I look forward to. And if you've lost your mom, maybe you get what I'm saying. Like for instance, my mom would call me at night. Sometimes, like, we would talk almost every day, but she would call me at night sometimes and literally be like, did you, she would say crazy stuff. Like one thing I remember my mom calling me the first time I moved, because I'm pretty far away from my family now. But I remember the first time she did it, she called me and she was like, hey, Breezy, blah, blah. And then she goes, are your windows locked? And I was like, what? And she was like, and it was like the dead of winter. And she's like, yeah, are your windows locked? And then she would call me all the time and just be like, hey, baby, I just wanted to check and make sure you locked your windows. Or I just wanted to check and make sure you locked your door. And it's just like only a mother, you know, just certain things. It's just like only a mother. And it's just like, it's just like, my mama didn't even get to see me turn 25. And I just feel like that's such a tiny, tiny short amount of time. I feel so freaking like cheated, you know, to have had such a short amount of time with her. And I'm really trying to like be grateful, you know, that I got to have her for my mom, and I got to have her for 24 years. But at the same time, I just feel like it just was not enough. It just was not enough. The question is, am I going to put this video up? I feel like yes, I am. I'm really trying something new with my life, y'all, where when something is really placed on my heart, if I feel like it's appropriate for my channel and it's things that I want to talk to you guys about, I'm just going to do it. Because I have spent so long running away from things that make me uncomfortable or things that scare me. And I just don't want to do that anymore. It's definitely hindered blessings for me or blessings for somebody else. And, you know, not to say that this video will be a blessing or anything, but I just want to what am I even trying to say? Like, be unafraid. You know, I can be afraid, but I still want to walk into it sometimes, you know? Like, because you just never know. And with that in mind, I do want to say on another note that I am going to have a video coming out talking about emotional eating. I have tried to film that video about 5 or 6 times and something kept happening. I actually have part of a clip of it on my phone right now because I started filming it on the phone again. But I did deal with emotional eating last year, and I want to talk about it and talk about tips and things that have helped me, and hopefully it is a blessing for somebody else. So yeah, I want to do that. I am going to go ahead and get my tea and I think probably watch some CSI Miami or something, and teared up a little, but yeah, talking about my mom just puts me in a place, y'all. Just puts me in a place. So, yeah, I gonna go get my tea and watch some TV. And I think that's all I got. So I hope what is today? Wednesday. So I hope that you all have had a beautiful Wednesday and that it wraps up well. I am so excited about the fact that the freaking sun is still out when I get off work now. So, yeah, I hope that you have a nice hump day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.